Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, hi, welcome, my name's Leigh. Thank you for stopping by on this video. So today I am going to share with you my top tips on applying eye makeup and eyeliner for hooded eyes. I was cursed with hooded eyes at birth, but I thought that I would share with you my top tips so that if you have hooded eyes as well, you can kind of learn a bit on how to apply your makeup to counteract the hooded eye-ness. I'm not a makeup artist. I've never had any professional training. I have been wearing makeup since I was about 16, so I've just had to learn myself how to work with hooded eyes. It is difficult. I remember when I was younger, literally never wearing eye makeup because I just couldn't make it look good. I would never ever wear winged eyeliner. So let's get into the video. So these are my eyes. As you can see, when I look straight ahead, I basically have no eyelid left. So that's what hooded eyes are, if you were wondering. It's when basically the top bit of the eye hoods over the eyelid and you have usually very, very small eyelid space there. So I'm going to go step by step on each eye, showing you what you should do and what you shouldn't do. So what I always do is go in all over my eye with just a skin colour. So this could just be your makeup powder, or you could use a skin coloured eyeshadow. I'm using Peaches and Cream from the Peach palette, and I just put that all over my eyelid. The reason for that is it just lays down a base. Okay, so what I would say to don't do with your first colour is to go in with a really dark colour. So if I go in with a big brush with Puree on it and I'm just applying that on my eyelid, that is immediately so dark that I can't really blend that too well. So I will attempt to try and blend that. Whereas what I would suggest doing, I'm going to use Wedge by MAC. Instead of just applying that all over the lid, what I'm actually going to do is just focus it above where my natural crease is. So if you can see, my eyelid is very, very small. So what I'm going to do is actually put this just above that. So I'm going to go here. I'm not going to bring it down onto my eyelid at all. And then kind of do little motions to drag it up and out. So don't drag it up here, drag it to the side. Then what I'm going to do is go back in with that colour again into the same place. So that is the first colour I would lay down, and that is the difference so far. Then if I was going to darken the crease, I would go in with a colour that's a little bit darker. Again, what you don't want to do is get a big brush and just go in with that warm taupe colour and then focus it on the outside corner. What I would do is go in with a much smaller brush into the same colour. It helps to tilt your head back a little bit, I think, and then again you're going just above where your actual eyelid is. With that same colour, just drag it all the way above the eyelid. Because I'm keeping this really simple, I'm now going to move on to under the eyes, and what I wouldn't do is go in with a black eyeliner. That is again making the eye look about 10 times smaller. What I would do if you want to do a smoky look under the eye, grab a even smaller brush, so we're going with something like this, going back in again with that warm taupe colour and just lightly dusting it under the waterline, not actually going in the waterline. If you want to get that even darker, you can just go in within the colour that's a bit darker. And I would definitely recommend doing this instead of going in with black eyeliner in the waterline, just putting it in the outer underneath corner. Take that Peaches and Cream colour again, or something that's skin colour, and I just go underneath like this, just to blend it to a more defined line. You can also, if you wanted to be really precise, you could go in with a makeup wipe. Just get a bit on the brush and just carve out my lid a little bit more. So just put that where my actual eyelid is. And that's just so that when I blink, you can see that I do have eyelid there. So the eyeliner that I'm going to use is my favourite one. It's Black Magic by Eyeshadow. It looks like this. It's a pen, very similar to the Kat Von D eyeliner. So let's do the bad eye first. So as you can see with both my eyes, I have very, very small eyelid space. What you don't want to do is basically cover all the eyelid space that you have. And also on the flick, I don't have much space in between where my eyelid opens and the flick. So if I kind of go over that line, when I blink it's just going to smear all over the place. As you can see now, this just looks absolutely terrible. There's nothing particularly wrong with the line that I've applied, and if you had normal shaped eyes it wouldn't matter. It's just the fact that the eyelid is too small to wear eyeliner this thick. What I do is start on the inside corner, and I don't bring the eyeliner all the way to the middle. I actually start around like here. And as you can see, I'm just doing the thinnest line that I can possibly do to start with. Okay, so when you've got that base line on, you're going to do the flick. My eyelid folds over here. I've basically got like 2mm to work with, and I don't want to go over that crease bit there. So I'm going to tilt my head this way, I'm going to avoid where it creases, and I'm going to do the thinnest line. Okay, so now that that line is like that, I'm just going to thicken up a bit. Okay, so as you can see, I've gone for a more dramatic line on this side. There is a reason for that, and that reason is because I'm going to apply false eyelashes on this side. Oh, another thing that I would say you shouldn't do if you have hooded eyes is apply like not enough mascara. If I went like this and that left that as my mascara, that just looks not good. So what I'm going to do on this other eye is I'm going to apply false eyelashes. Well, you can either apply false eyelashes or just apply a lot of mascara, like a really good lengthening mascara. These are my Chelsea lashes, and if you want to be extra savvy with it, or you have extremely hooded eyes, you might want to apply the lashes in the way that I did in my eyelash hack video. I will link that down below. I'm just going to put mascara on the bottom lashes and then on the top as well. Okay, so looking straight on, this is the difference. As you can see, there's a big difference just from the way that you apply your eyeshadow and your eyeliner and your mascara. This is like a really bad example where you just, like, this one has literally no colour on the whole of this bit, and that just makes this part look even more saggy. I just really want to share these tips with you because I know that I would have really appreciated it if there was a video like this when I was younger, and hopefully you can see how easy it is to just make those little changes that will make a big difference. And today, as I said in my last video, is the return of Bay of the Day! Bay of the Day! Bay of the Day! Bay of the Day! That is the last time I will be singing on this channel. So today's Bay of the Day is Farah, and your full name I think is Farah Khan. On Instagram she's _Farah_X. I've noticed Farah really being active on all my social media. She's been sending me Snapchats, replying to my Instagrams, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate all of you, but I just want to take this little time at the end of the video to name one person who's really stood out, and as always, I love you so much. Thank you for everything that you do for me. If you have any comments or questions or anything like that, make sure that you leave them down below, or tweet me, send me a message on Instagram, Snapchat me, whatever you want to do, and I will see you next time. Bye!